Hi, I'm Albert Yip. Welcome back to this series of learning Chinese using the read and write method. In the last videos, I have shown you 16 different Chinese characters, and these characters enable you to express quite a large number. Today we will take on the theme and talk about how we Chinese express the date and time. To express date, we need to a unit for the year, for the month, and for the day. In Chinese, these are three words like this. So there are three words. Each word represent one concept. The first one represent the year, the second one the month, and the last one the day. You look at it, the word year is looks very much like the word for five, except there's a slash before it and the middle line is extended much lower. The second word for month is actually the word for the moon. The Chinese calendar is based on the moon, so it's called the lunar calendar. Between full moons, then there will be 1 month. But full moon is considered as the middle of the month. It's usually the 15th day of the lunar month. The word for day is actually the word for sun, because obviously one day means the sun appears once. For Chinese, when we are expressing concepts which involve different levels of details, such as a date, we will always start with the largest value first, and then the next one, and then the next one, progressively focusing into the more details. So, for expressing a date, we use the year first. We will say which year, and then which month, and then which day. Again, in Chinese, we don't have different names for different months. There's no January, February, this kind of thing. We just call it for as 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. We don't actually have to use the ordering. We don't have to say this is the first month. But when you say 1 month, that means the first month. When I say 2 months, it's 2 months. So we are also pragmatic people. So we will mix the Arabic numerals with these expressions. So today is 2004, January the 8th. So it is written in Chinese, mixing with Arabic numerals like this. So the year go first, followed by the word for year, and then the month, and then followed with the word for month, and then the day, followed with the word for day. So pretty simple. So if you want, you can actually write it out in full Chinese characters for the numbers. So that is totally normal. But again, I think on the website you probably will read more like this than writing it out in full, because that would be quite a bit of numbers, quite a bit of words to write. Now, in terms of expressing the time, we also need three different words. One is for hour, one is for minute, one is for second. Again, we Chinese will express it using the hour first, followed by the minute, and then followed by the second, because again, it is from the larger values focusing into the smaller one. So the three words for that are so the first word stands for hour, the second word stands for minute, and the last word stands for the second. Again, it is now 6:09 in the afternoon, so you can say this is 6 hour 9 minutes. If you want, you can write down whatever second, just like this. Obviously, when you write like this, or it can be easily mixed up with the morning. So we need to tell you how to express whether it's in the morning, noon, or afternoon. So that involve 4 different characters. The first one actually means noon itself. But usually when we say it's noon, we'll add in the middle before it. So it is middle noon to actually represent noon. Although the word itself means noon. But because the morning we have 2 words, afternoon we have 2 words. So in the middle we also put it 2 words. So the words are this is the word for noon. When we have this word, then we need to talk about the morning, the afternoon, and the middle. So we have used the up, down, and middle to represent the 3 different times. Up is, this is up. So you will be able to guess this one. Yes, this is down. Up, down. So morning is up noon. Afternoon, down noon. Okay, what about noon? As I said, we add the word middle into it. So middle. Middle. A rectangle with a line in the middle, that's middle. So noon is, these 2 words combined stand for noon. Obviously, noon only represents one tiny instance, but generally we have the general concept of this is the middle of the day. So it is middle, and this one is actually noon as well. So combined together is emphasizing that it is in the noon, the middle of the day. Those words up, this was down, and I think most people know that we Chinese call our countries the Middle Kingdom. That means if we are in the middle, everybody thinks they're in the middle anyway. So we Chinese also think we are at the middle. So the Chinese itself is Middle Kingdom. So it's middle and then kingdom. So these 2 words combined represent Chinese or China. If it is Chinese, then we say, okay, it is the people in China. Now again, like every other Chinese concept, we put the bigger one first. So obviously China is bigger than the people itself. So China go first, and then with the word people. So this one represents Chinese people. Here we have touched upon a few rather complicated words. So again, the Communist Party from China gave us the simplified form. So these are the simplified forms. For time, we have the hour like this. This is the hour. And they simplified it to, I don't see much point anyway, but that's what they have done. For the country, they simplified it into this. Okay, now you can tell time, and you know how to call the Chinese people or China. So next time we'll still working along with all these numbers, words that we have learned, and tell you more about China. See you then.